Forward it goes. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. What an adventurous run from a defender. Is it in? And the ball's come out. Forward, what does he try from here? He's got through. It's Lukaku! Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Pogba! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Pogba is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Goes long. Tevez. Bailly gets it back.
Boca Juniors have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Rashford! Intercepted, and that will come to Lingard. Now it's Lukaku. It's Lukaku! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Smalling battles to win it back. Now it's Lukaku. Right through the middle. It's on a... Lingard! Tries to get it forward quickly. No goals as yet. Gets wrestled off the ball. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Pogba. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Lukaku. It's got through to him. Rashford! And it's a goal! That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Manchester take the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Now it's Tevez. Going for goal! Really well taken goal. You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
That has certainly made things interesting. And the finish! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
This could fall anywhere. Can he put it away? And in it goes. And the comeback is complete.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Chooses to go back, looks to clip it forward. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Boca Juniors just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Rashford beats the offside trap. Lingard, Rashford, Lukaku. Oh, the ball's come loose. Aimed long and direct. Tevez. That's a decent ball. Now it's Tevez. He's left his man. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Rashford crosses it in low. Tries to get it forward quickly. Done very well to intervene. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Manchester need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right...
Well, the referee has bought that. I'm not sure I have. Draw your own conclusions. I've drawn mine. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
And it only took a little drop of the shoulder to send the keeper completely the wrong way. Didn't he take it well?
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Now it's Tevez. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Tevez with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line.
Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Lukaku, and it's Lingard. And out to safety. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now can he finish? Bailly showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Let's put a stop to that. Chance! And that has been clubbed away. And that's been won straight back. Into the box. It's good distance on it. Rashford. Drilled in low. Lukaku gets it back. Ashley Young. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And the through ball is intercepted. Good clearance and very necessary. And it's Pogba. Defence has got rid of that. Chance to shoot. Tevez, the hat-trick hero. Tevez. Into the last quarter of an hour. Shakes the shoot. Saved only by poor finishing. Bailly. Shaw. And it's Bailly. Lingard. Lukaku. He's had a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Forward it goes. Lingard. Blair. And the Herrera. And it's Herrera for the pass. Bailly battles to win it back and played him through. Rashford! It's anyone's ball. Aimed long and direct. Here. Well, it is day two of the international from Europe and beyond. A real party atmosphere, dare I say it, a carnival of an atmosphere. Further evidence of the increasing popularity of the beautiful game in countries where previously it wasn't thought possible. The clubs really are putting in a massive effort too, with fan interaction, a big theme in the time between matches. And the players, I'm glad to report, seem thoroughly to be enjoying their newfound widespread fame as well. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. So the pivotal day, we should know which way this competition is going by the end of it.
Yeah, Peter, and as previously mentioned, hopefully football will be the biggest winner here. It's a tournament that, I think it's fair to say, doesn't demand the heights of competitiveness. Fitness play.
Looking to shoot! Gets good distance on it. He's picked him out. He's left his man. A chance! Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. The crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Corner then. The defence can get it clear. And now the breakaway. For a throw. Lobs it in gently. De Gea can pick that up. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. This has gone. That's a foul. Pogba gets his final warning.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, good interception.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement. He's had a go! It's in! First blood drawn.
Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Manchester take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Lint goes looking. Tadic. Manchester are in control here on the brink of half-time. And he just whacks it away. Martial. Now it's Lukaku. Chance to break. Going through. Big chance. Must be. Shot at goal. And in it goes. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
There is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Manchester ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. Tadic. Joel Veltman. He spotted the run and played him through. Pogba. Now it's Lukaku. Forward it goes. De Gea can hoist it clear. And it's Shaw. Pogba's scoring skills have already been evident. The referee has given a corner. And the header! Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Manchester got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Lukaku pushes it out wide. And to Herrera. Martial. Get that clear. It's got through. And the Herrera. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, he'll be seen as the #1 enemy because of his creative ability.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Tadic. And that's been won straight back. Tadic. Deftly done. Pogba. And it's Schöne.
Schöne really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Blint. He's got away. Crosses in a low one. Pogba plays it forward. Ajax opting to make a double change here. Martial, out wide to the right. Rashford, hits one, and it's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Martial! No doubt the best in the keeper.
Manchester are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Towering header! They've managed to get it away. Now it's Martial. That is terrific skill. He's got options out wide. And he heaves it forward. Forward, what does he try from here? Well, they can break here. He's left his man. Pogba. He's pinged one through here. Rashford. Drilled in low. And the finish! Oh, denied at the last. Well, there's going to be a change now with the ball out of play. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. That's a good foot in there. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Rashford. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive. Well, hello and welcome to our coverage of the final day of the International Champions Cup, an event which has seen clubs invited here from right around the globe. This may have only been a short tournament, but it is one that has certainly left its mark here for all the right reasons. The games have been very largely watchable, more than decent, played in a very good spirit, and everybody who has taken part deserves great credit for bringing the game to a new market. Turnout has been fantastic throughout the event, and it is certainly the case here today as well. Let us hope that it all ends just as well. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, this has been quite an event, and it's an event that should grow from strength to strength from now on.
Well, I think all the signs are pointing in the right direction, Peter.
Shot at goal! It's in!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Manchester take the early advantage. Now it's Lukaku, looking to force it. Is it in? It's a goal! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Manchester have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Ashley Young. And the shots! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Manchester take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Now it's Lukaku. Now it's Lukaku. He's had a go! And in it goes! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Jim, your thoughts?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now a big chance! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Manchester tear their opponents apart once again. Looking to shoot. Samaris. This could fall. It's Martial! Oh, terrific save. Now it's Salvia. Right through the middle. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. But still, he just read it. Oh, good interception. And the Herrera. Manchester have it back and they can go again. Lukaku. The shot's on! Really well taken goal. And already they're looking to run away with it.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage, but looks set to continue.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Manchester pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. Already up and running for the second half. Now a chance to break. That's a decent ball. Rashford, he's got away.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Chance! Martial! Martial! He's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Well played, he saw that coming. Keeper goes long. He's made certain that won't get through. Breaks on here. Rafa Silva. Feisha. Hits one! He has done it! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Feisha demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the...
Can he finish? Danger averted for now. Pogba. Coached through there. And he's had a shot! Goal! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Lukaku. He's got options out wide. Rashford, he's left his man. Rashford! It's broken loose. And he's there to hoof it away. Salvio. Jonas. Jonas. Ashley Young boots it to safety. Lukaku now on a hat-trick. And it's Rashford. Rashford, he's gone for it! And that has faded wide.
Rashford really drove at the heart of that defence. Incisive, quick, but not clinical.
And the Herrera. Ashley Young. Rashford. Now it's Lukaku. It's Lukaku! Gets it upfield. Matic. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Lindelof with the crossfield ball. Smalling. Ashley Young has created 1 goal already. Ashley Young. Young! Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it. And it's Pogba. Has a pop! It's anyone's ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester were irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless, only ever one result. Manchester stand at the dawn of yet another league campaign. The overwhelming question being, of course, how ready are they? It's a great time to be a fan. Smiles are beaming, expectations are up. They've been deprived of the game during the off-season. It feels like an eternity. New hopes, new faces, but the same old game. That match-day feeling is well and truly back.
It's Lukaku! It's there! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh my goodness, that has ripped the rigging.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Manchester take the early advantage. Shoots! Really well taken goal. 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Plays it back. So the start of what will hopefully be a long managerial career for the new man in the dugout. Jim Beglin, what do you think of this one?
Well, I have to...
Can he put it away? Great leap! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's King.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
It's got loose. And now they can launch a counter. Mbappe tries to get it face to face with the keeper. He'll have a dip. They are rampant. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Mbappe has a swing at it. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Has a hit! And he should have made it 4.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
And the shot! Oh, extraordinary.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
King. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's King. Razor. Now it's Lukaku. And the weighted pass. Well, the ball's come loose, and just the goal kick. Martial! He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Shakes the shoots. Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
In for a header! Rosa. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Begovic sends that a long way. Ibe. Not easily shrugged off the ball. Sermon. Now a chance to break. He's got away. Mbappe. Big chance! He's put it wide.
Manchester are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
And it's Fraser. Just brushed off the ball there. Martial already with a hat-trick. Breaks on here. Mbappe. He's left it. Mbappe! And that's past the post.
Manchester just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Fraser. Looking to break out here. He's through, it's one-on-one. Can he score? Back of the net. This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
It's become a case of men against boys. And it's Daniels. Fraser crosses. Manchester are now in a position of total control. Lukaku. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Keeper goes long. Cuts it out. Forward it goes. Sermon spreads it towards the left. Lindelof as well there, alert. And it's Martial, chip through.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind. Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on.
He's had a go! No mistake! And again, they pile on the misery.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Herrera plays it out to the flank. Going through. Herrera. It's Herrera! No, that's just wide.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Smalling. Martial is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Well, it's about time, isn't it? Only after he's just notched a third.
He's gone for it! It's in! And still they continue with the onslaught.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
4 in the game. He is the man.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
It's a loose ball. Valencia very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Now it's King. King pushes it out wide. Shaw. And time is up. Manchester get off to a flyer. They have hit the ground running and hopes for the season are high. Your reflections then, Jim? Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. This shoots! Marvellous goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
And the shot! He's scored! 2 up, 2 easy. How many more to come?
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Manchester get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Manchester were imperious in their opening fixture. They turned on the style, hit the ground running, crosses it in. Defenders on the back foot. Lukaku, Martial, can he finish? They are rampant, and already they're looking to run away with it. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, the penalty box usually is the place where you get least time on the ball, and yet they were able to exchange passes before an unchecked finish, and I mean, to be honest with you, that should open up an inquest.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's had a shot! Out of play for a goal kick. Vardy can't get the better of his opposite number. And it's Martial. Lukaku. Oh, that's neat. Drilled in. He's gone for it! Really well taken goal. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Manchester tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition
heads it! And that's wide.
Manchester just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Vardy, good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Pogba. Now it's Lukaku. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Manchester totally rampant here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Lukaku. It's Pogba! He has done it! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working. Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Forward it goes. And we hit half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, I would think this one...
Hits one! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Matic, he'll have a go. Chilwell. Thiago Motta. Oh, good interception. Lukaku shoots! He scores! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Gets up to head it! And he's missed it.
It's exactly the start to this second half they would have hoped for. They can build on that morale boost and confidence and finish the contest by really taking the game to the opposition now.
Smalling. Pogba. Just an hour into the second half. Walk forward. Where does he try from here? Pogba, great challenge. Bye.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
It's a fabulous position. Thiago Motta. It's a loose ball. Has a shot! Oh, got right underneath it.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
He's got it on the right now. What's on? Going through. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Can he put it away? It's a goal! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Matic. Had a shot! That is a routine catch.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Mbappe.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Now it's Lukaku. Matic. Now it's Matic. Shapes the shoots! They've scored! And still they continue with the onslaught.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
And it's Gray. Now it's Vardy. It's a good foot in there. Shaw. Mbappe. It's a decent ball. Lukaku has a go! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Manchester have won big and in style. Well, this is a special time of year in the European footballing cycle. It's where it all begins again. The lifting of the trophy, the winners' medals. That was all back in May. A mere reminder, a relic of the glory that was and what may be to come, perhaps for one of these. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. So here it is, what we've all been waiting for. Make sure you are strapped in, and can he finish? They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Manchester have an early lead. Good start. Jerome Boateng and the Herrera. Pogba.
Celtic have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, what a hit! What a hit! A finish of true class! And already they're looking to run away with it. What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
That is just the top draw.
It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Mbappe gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Lukaku. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Manchester seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Out to the left it goes. Martial. Oh, that's an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Manchester got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Chip through. Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku. Aimed long and direct. Well, Griffiths has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Mbappe. Lukaku is officially the best player in the team when it comes to receiving passes. Mbappe! Time to deliver. Shaw opts to play it back, goes for it! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Matic certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
And it's Sinclair. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Jerome Boateng. And the Herrera. That had to be more accurate. Pogba, the scorer already in the game. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rogic goes looking. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And the Herrera. Mbappe! And it's got through. Well positioned to make that interception. Mbappe. And a Herrera. Looking to shoot! And more, and more, and more! first half is done. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Manchester dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time. And a header! This could fall anywhere! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Now it's Lukaku. He's gone for it! Oh, taken with style! Griffiths. Matic gets it back.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Rogic. Tierney. Gets wrestled off the ball. Aimed long and direct. It's got through. It's Lukaku! Rogic. That's been won straight back. It's Sinclair. Celtic couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Lukaku can shoot. Hits one! And he's there to hoof it away. Herrera. He's tried one. Keeper always had the measure of that.
Pogba put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Header! Oh, almost a sixth. Clearly not what he wanted to do. Pogba boasts the best accuracy figures in the team when it comes to passing. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
Is it in? No, that's not troubling anyone.
Lukaku completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Griffiths. Boateng battles to win it back. And the Herrera. Plays it long. Mbappe! He's put his foot right through that one.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Pogba with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Martial, and it's Lukaku. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Lukaku. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Mbappe floats one over. Oh, good interception. Gets it upfield. He's made certain that won't get through. Jerome Boateng and the Herrera. Shaw. And it's Shaw. And the finish! It's in! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
There is the final whistle. Pretty much the ideal start. A win on the first day, and a platform on which to build. Well, welcome everyone to a part of the world where the game of football is so important. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building up here as we head towards kick-off. It's a bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. Notwithstanding that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good. There's a smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and the game will be underway very shortly. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Pogba. Manchester shoots! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Mbappe. And he's hits it first time. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Up for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Mbappe. Lukaku has a caught! Goal! Jim, your thoughts?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Manchester take the lead, 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction.
It's Lukaku! Really well taken goal. And already they're looking to run away with it.
Martial very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. it's Lukaku. He's Lukaku!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Southampton are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it.
Looking to shoot! Ward-Prowse. And it's Højbjerg. Herrera gets his foot in there. Yoshida. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Now it's Austin. And the Herrera. Mbappe. What an adventurous run from a defender. Just brushed off. Has a swing at it! And he heaves it forward. And the Herrera goes long. This has gone, that's a foul. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. It's going to be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Manchester just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Manchester in control at half-time, 2-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Lukaku, and he's cut it out. It's gone a long way up and away. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? He's gone for it! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Gets a good foot in there. Forward it goes. And now they can launch a counter. Martial finds himself offside.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept, so...
Up to meet it! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And it's Austin. Lukaku. He's got through. It's Martial! In it goes! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball.
Can he finish? Goal! Well, surely that completes the demolition, if it hadn't occurred already.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Manchester tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And it's Austin. Redmond. Out to the left it goes. There will be a throw-in. And that's well defended. Good idea, just poorly executed. Chip through. Lukaku has been caught offside.
He may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I could tell you, hate those runs in behind.
Now it's Austin. Lamina pushes it out wide. It's a loose ball. Throw it. And the Herrera. Pogba. Martial. Aimed long and direct. Lamina.